we are in a inverse realm, and I thought this was a decent way to put it. So inwards is upwards, while outwards is down. So the further you go in, the further you go up. The further you go up, the further you go in. So it's an inversion. Going out is going down. So this is why scientists are looking out there, because that's going down, while going in is going up. That's hard to fathom, yet that's how it's working. It's a mirror, and you're the entire construct. So the further you go within yourself, the higher the construct ascends. Yet the further you look outside of the self, the more we descend into ignorance. And that's why knowing is painful and ignorance is bliss, yet that's only a temporary condition. Because once you know certain gnosis, facts, then nothing outside you can hurt you. So they're just shadows on the wall. So we're a shadow, as our shadows are shadows of us, we're shadows of our God selves at the North Pole. That's why we're flat, even though it seems that we're in a realistic construct. It is a shadow, so it is flat, the same way that our shadows are flat. And then our suns will combine into one sun, then we won't have shadows, because the dualism will then be remedied. I watch people that create so much suffering for themselves and other people through their lack of knowledge. They don't know stuff. You got to create a link between your heart and the center of the dish. And I'm having some wicked theories about the moon and the brain, and the heart and the black sun. So the North Pole is the heart, and then the moon is the mind. So the more someone's caught in their mind, the more they feel. The more people think that they're physical, which is phi cycle, the higher the chance to go into the moon, because they have no feeling. There's no emotion there. So it's just thinking like a computer. It's just the way a computer thinks. We're programming. Yet the heart, so you're either creating a link between your mind and the moon, or your heart and the North Pole. That's pretty much it. So if it was an over emphasis on the mind, then we're going around for another round, because you need your heart. So it's either you're creating a link between your brain and the moon, or the heart and the North Pole. We are anchored into the self, so you must have consciousness and awareness. So the self must be anchored, yet know all as God would, with the being of the self. Because without the self, it'd just be aware, it'd just be consciousness. You'd know everything at once. You know everything at once. Yet, if you were anchored into a self with the consciousness of the all, that is perfection. Much worship.